But in a nutshell, the concept of culture is tuning into what makes you unique. So it's thinking about what your children do at home, what their play diet is, what their play styles are like. Are they rough and tumble? Are they, do they prefer quite quiet corners? Are they sociable? It's thinking about their particular needs, whether they perhaps have, say, PCARE, perhaps they've got some mobility issues, thinking about what makes them unique in that aspect. So the children, then we're thinking about the parents. We're thinking about the experiences of parents to date. So are they very positive about you? Do they want to talk to you about their children's learning? Do they give you information as well? So you can find out all the wonderful things the children have been doing at home, at the weekend, the trips, etc. Then we think about staff. So we think about what staff passions are. So I love to grow things. I've got an allotment. I am there as much as possible because I think it's amazing. I'm very much an outdoor person. I love that slow movement of an allotment. My passion about growing is something that I feel so strongly about that I have a lot more patience and tolerance for teaching children about growing and making mistakes compared to, say, previous colleagues who would have to go to the garden to do a 10-minute activity, but they get really annoyed because the children had picked the green strawberries. So the passions that you have, your hobbies, we need to be bringing those out. We are exciting people for the children, so we need to be focusing on those, talking to staff about what those will be. Then we think about our leadership, what the needs of the leadership team are, the balance they've got, perhaps I think about budgets, advertising, etc. And then we think lastly about our general space. Sorry, space and community together here. So the space, have we got a big room, a small room? Have we got the resources we need, the shelves that we need? We've got to build provision with what we've got. We can't just magic things out of thin air. We've got to essentially use what's available in our cupboard straight away. And then also immediately outside of our environment, what have we got on our doorstep? I know one of the people watching tonight, they are next door to a care home, which is fantastic. So they've got that wonderful community connection. I've got some clients who do beach school because they're right on the beach. Some people are in the middle of the country, they do something totally different. So it's thinking about what's unique, what experiences they've got of those things nearby, but also what you're bringing into the setting to enrich and enliven your curriculum based on what's local. So you mentioned the concept of home away from home earlier on. I think we can reflect on children's culture and our local environment, our local culture, and create quite a unique approach in our settings, whilst also meeting the children where they're at, what they're used to and familiar with.